Hey guys, and welcome to another bullet journal video. So I know I haven't done one in ages. I didn't do my January plan with me because I was just so busy with assessments and everything that I just didn't have chance to sit down for about 5 hours and film it all. Here I am, I'm going to be just doing a quick flip through of my December plan with me and my 2018 collection spreads. I will be doing a January flip through when I plan my February spreads, so just keep your eye out for that. That's coming at the end of the month. But for now we're just going to do some quick short videos with flip throughs just to show you guys what I did for my 2018 collection spreads. So let's just get into it, shall we? Okay, so this is my December cover page, which you saw me plan out last month. So here's the cover page here. I just thought I'd do a cute little snowman with the lantern, the gates, and some Christmassy typography here with letters that look like they've got snow caps on. Then we go to my monthly spread, so I've got some Christmassy typography here again. I drew a little Christmas tree, some Christmas lights, and I always do the same calendar layout for my bullet journal because it's really simple just to do this average calendar with the boxes. They are 6 by 6 if anyone was wondering. And then I've got my monthly to-do list here. Then we turn over the page and I have my work hours spread here. So what I do is I just write down when I'm working, how much I earn during that shift and how much I get paid at the end of the month. And then this side is my expenses. Obviously it's covered for a reason. But as you can see here, it's just a normal table. So we have the expenses title, and then we have the date that I brought the item or items, what I brought and how much it was. Then we have it again because obviously 2 pages for expenses. So we have the same layout again, date, description and the price of the item. And then the next spread is just my YouTube video planner. So I write down what videos I'm going to film, when they're going to be uploaded. And then I've just got a key here and the F stands for filmed, and then I just draw a dot when it's filmed. The E stands for edited, which means I've edited the video. And then the U stands for when I've uploaded the video. So as you can see, this kind of went a bit south because I didn't plan out the videos properly because I was doing Bookmas, and yeah, so this spread is kind of messed up, but I did do Bookmas in the end and I did get everything correct in the end. Then we turn over and I have my blog schedule here. So same sort of thing as my YouTube planner. I have the books that I'm going to read or the blog posts that I'm going to write and when I'm going to upload them. So the S stands for I started the book or the blog post. The C stands for that I've completed the book. The W stands for that I've written the review or blog posts. The N stands for whether I have posted the book on NetGalley. And the A stands for whether I have posted the review on Amazon. As you can see, December I didn't read the books really that I was meant to read. So I am playing a bit of catch up at the moment, but we're getting there, slowly, but we are. The next spread that I have is my mood tracker. I love doing this because so it shows how many times I feel low in the month, how many times I feel really good in the month, and as you can see here, over Christmas I felt particularly happy, but as you can see I stayed quite high during the whole of December with a couple of lows but nothing too major. I always do 2 separate lines during the mood tracker. I have one for how I'm feeling during the morning, and then I have the other line for how I feel during the evening because I'm never just the same mood during the whole day. I kind of vary a lot, so I thought that 2 lines would be appropriate to kind of track that. Then we have my habit tracker here. So this is where I track whether I take my medication, whether I get 7 hours sleep, no makeup, whether I've cleansed, which you can see that I hardly did in December, whether my electric was off before midnight, if I've had 2 cups of tea or less, if I haven't spent any money, which again, you can see that didn't really happen during December because Christmas I had to buy presents. If I haven't had any snacks, and if I have been reading. I love keeping track of my habits because it just shows when I do stuff how little I do stuff, like no spending. And then we have my time tracker. This takes so long to draw out, so if you are tempted to do a time tracker like this, then just put about 15 minutes aside, and that's how long it will take for you to draw all the lines out and stuff. But it does feel really good in the end because you can keep track of how much you are doing of each thing. So obviously grey is when I'm asleep, which is quite a lot because I just get tired a lot. But green stands for TV, the blue stands for family time, the red stands for blogging, and I don't have to have a key anymore because I know which colours stand for what. Obviously when I first did this way back when I started my bullet journal, I did have to have a key just to remind me which colours stood for what activity, but now I don't need to do that. But as you can see, I sleep a lot and I work a lot, which is the pink. The next spread, this was supposed to be a 1 good thing a day page, but I've stopped doing that now because I realised it just, I don't know, it just didn't feel right doing it, and it's a good incentive to remember the good things that happen each day, but I just didn't really feel like I needed it, and it was taking up space and it felt like a chore to keep remembering to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that up with another postcard so it just doesn't look a bit random. But this side we have a Christmassy Studio Ghibli page, so we have Totoro with a Christmas hat on, and then we have the soot spirits here, and then a Christmas tree sticker, and then some washi tape. The stickers and the postcard I got from Redbubble, and the washi tape I got from, I think it was Amazon, I'm not 100% sure. Then the next page is my university timetable. So I was only in for the first kind of week and a half of December. So as you can see, I drew some little icicles at the top of my timetable here. So I've got when I've got my last lesson, when I've got meetings, when I get marks back, when I've got assignments in or books that need to be returned. And I absolutely love having this timetable for each month because it just is a quick guide to what I'm doing each month, and it's really helpful. And again, I've just got a cute little sticker here that was from Redbubble, and it's a Bookmas tree with some lights around there. Then I've got my homework page here, and because I was only in university for a week and a half, I didn't have that much homework, but there's that one. And then I've got some notes when I was in a meeting. And then we go on to my weekly spreads. So these pretty much stay the same every single month because I found that this layout works really, really well for me. So we've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. So I've got a big Merry Christmas sticker here, and then I've got different kinds of Christmassy washi tape just running along the top there. And then that was it. That was it for December. And then we move on to the 2018 collections page. I actually had quite a lot of fun doing the 2018 collections because all of the ideas that I had during last year, I sometimes had odd collections throughout the year. So like, you know, I thought, oh, this is a really good idea, I'll put this here, and it was like September. So now I can gather all those ideas together and put them in the 2018 collection section. So as you can see, I've just got 2018 in massive block letters in the middle, and then fireworks around the edge. Then we go on to my future log. So last year, my future log looked like this. So as you can see, this year's, it looks very similar, but this time I haven't coloured the boxes in like I did last year, so I've just kind of kept it quite minimal, and all I've done this year is just outline the box in different colours instead of colouring the whole box in like you can see here. And the other difference is, in last year's future log I used to colour in the square as to when anything was happening, but this year I've just literally just written the dates and put what's happening next to it. And I definitely like this one better because it's more minimal, but it still kind of gets the job done. So we've got till June, and then we've got again till December, and then we move on to my social stats page. Now last year it looked like this. Very bright, very kind of in your face. This kind of tracked my social media and my blog. So here you can see that I only track social media and my blog statistics, and it wasn't until October where I started to track my YouTube statistics, so how many views I've got and how many subscribers I've got. So I decided to put all of that together into this big 2-page spread here. So we've got from January all the way to December. Then we've got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, blog views, blog visitors, subscribers to my YouTube channel, and channel views. And I absolutely love this spread. I still need to rub out the pencil outlines, but I really like it. I've just got some washi tape at the bottom, and I've coloured the different squares in different colours, and it's not as bright as this page, which I like, but it's also quite colourful, so it's very eye-catching. And then we move on to my 2018 book releases. Now last year this was an awful spread. So this is what my book releases page looked like last year. It's absolutely awful. I hate it. It's ugly. I don't know what I was thinking, but there it is. There's my 2017 book releases. Really blue, and it's just awful. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what I was thinking. So now it's changed to this. So I noticed that in last year's there wasn't enough space in the boxes to put all of the book releases that I was excited for. So for 2018 I've decided that I'm going to have one page dedicated to each month, and as you can see in February I definitely needed a whole page because there's so many book releases coming out in February that I'm really excited for. So we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And as you can see, I've just got some stickers here that are from Redbubble, and then I've got some cute lace designed washi tape at the top. Again, washi tape and stickers. And then we go on to my 2018 film releases. Now in my last bullet journal, this is what it looked like. So we had the banner at the top, the kind of film reel that has the films in, and then we had some washi tape here. I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing in my new bullet journal. So this is it at the moment. I still kind of have to colour it in black and leave the white spaces, but that takes absolutely ages and I just don't have the motivation to do that right now. But it is going to look exactly like my old one, but I've already put in the films that I'm excited for and when they're coming out. I've already put the washi tape at the top. I just need to colour it in black and white. That's all I need to do. And then we move on to my reading challenge. So I did have this last year. Okay, so this was my reading challenge spread last year. My challenge was to read 100 books, and I ended up reading 119, which is amazing. This is in my July spread, which is quite far down. So I've put it at the beginning of my 2018 collection spread. So my challenge for this year is to read 150 books. And I've read 6 so far, and it is the 17th of January when I'm filming. I am a bit annoyed though because I miscounted the spaces, so now I've had to double up on this side, and it doesn't look like there's enough room for a whole title, but I'll just have to cram it in. I really should have left this page for it as well, but oh well. So after that we move on to my reading stats page, Last year it looked like this. It was an absolute mess. I just absolutely hate it. We've got the gender of the author of the books that I read, how many stars, the type, the genre, author's nationality, and the book length. And this time I have changed it around, so I've got the top 10 books of 2018, so obviously I'm going to fill in that one at the end of 2018. I've kept the gender of the author, so we've got female, male, or if it's co-authored. And then we go into whether I gave it 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1 stars. Then we go on to whether the book was fiction, non-fiction, whether it was a graphic novel or if it was poetry. And then I've got some bookish washi tape there. And then here we go on to whether the book was middle grade, whether it was young adult or whether it's adult. The next one is a section of whether the book was contemporary, sci-fi, horror, fantasy, dystopian, classic or thriller, because those are the main ones really that I read. And then I have the book length, so how long is the book. I want to find out what kind of books I go for in length. And then I just have a Fangirl sticker here from Redbubble. And for those of you who don't know, Fangirl is a book by Rainbow Rowell, and it's a book that I'm absolutely obsessed with. So when I saw a sticker, I just had to get it. And then we go on to my university timetable. So I did something like this last year, but it was at the very end of my bullet journal. Here it is. So that's what it looked like last year. There was a lot to keep track of. So now I've done it for the second semester, which is January, February, March and April, and like the first week of May. So I've just left May as like a little line there because there's not much going on. But yeah, I've split it up into sections again. There's not much in these boxes because I don't know when my meetings are or any important dates like that yet because I haven't started back. But no, that's it so far. I do love having a just big university timetable at a glance. It's really helpful. And then we go on to my Hello January, which you can't see yet because you will be seeing that in my February plan with me, which will be going up at the end of the month. That was my bullet journal flip through for December and my 2018's collection. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've got any comments, questions, feedback, just leave it in the comments box below. And I will link all of the supplies that I have used during these two kind of sections of the bullet journal in the description box below. So yeah, if you want notifications for when new videos go up, just click on the bell icon below and you will receive notifications. And yeah, that is all I have left to say. So thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!